Hey, good morning, gang. How you guys doing on this incredible Sunday morning? Yes, it is Sunday. Hope everybody had a good Saturday night. If you didn't have to work, hopefully you enjoyed yourself. If you worked, hopefully you enjoyed yourself. We're just chiming in to say what's up. Hopefully y'all can hear me. One of my earpieces is jacked up. I don't know how it happened, but the other one's working, so I can hear through one of them. So hopefully, if I'm transmitting, you can hear me through the things clearly. But I just want to jump on, say what's up. It's that season where I will be in a hot tub a lot. You know, I love being in a pool when it's summertime, but I really enjoy being in a hot tub also. You think about it, for those who have pools, most of the time when you get in your pool, if you don't do a couple of laps or something, or you're not chilling with a whole bunch of family and friends, you normally just chill out in one spot, one side of the pool, right? So that's similar to the hot tub. But I'm in here taking care of my body. You take care of your body will take care of you. Well, one thing I think I put too much chlorine in here the last time I got out. Messed with my eyes a little bit. So I'll monitor that a little bit. So hey man, I wanted to jump on. I just wanted to chat with you guys about some things that's been on my mind recently. And I'm going to touch on quite a few topics and take from it what you want to take from it. Eat the meat and spit out the bones, as they say. Maybe something has been on your mind lately. Who knows? But one in particular, I just made a post about it. Basically, it's seeing people where you would like them to be. So there are times where I know, as human beings, sometimes we can't help it. As much as we don't want to do it, we criticize. And they've never made a statue for a critic. I have a good friend of mine, and he and I, we've gotten into multiple discussions, and we chat about the African American community, or the plight of the African American community as he sees it, or as I see it. And we see it, we're similar in age, but we see it totally different. There's some similarities that we can agree on, but for the most part, where he sees the plight of the African American male in particular, I see it totally different than what he sees totally. And for an example, when we chat sometimes, and it's not good or bad. His version's not bad, my version's not bad. His version's not good, my version's not good. They're just opinions. But it's how we look at things, in my opinion, can help you formulate ideas to help the situation. So, what do I mean by that? So, from time to time, he says, our generation growing up has failed young African American males based on some of the crime that is taking place in the inner city. There's crime that takes place everywhere, but for whatever reason, there's always been this statistic called black on black crime. When if you really understand crime, a lot of crime happens within neighborhoods of people who look like them. So it's not black on black crime. It could be Latino on Latino crime, white on white crime, so on and so forth. But in this particular, for this particular conversation, a lot of times people highlight the bad. You can never help someone in their situation highlighting the bad. Now, I know some people say, well, people got to get honest first before they can make change. Sure, they do. But you can assist them in being honest by showing them where they could be. A lot of people don't even know where they could be. We can't spend time criticizing people on where they are. You just can't. Now, I believe a lot of people live a good, wholesome life. They do the best that they can for themselves and their family. I believe a lot of people are honest folks. People make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Perfectly is not mistakes that we can't come back from, because we are forgiving folks. But I truly believe that most people want the same thing. Most people want good. Most people want good health. They want to have success. They want love. They want friendship. And the easiest way to help people attain these things is to help them see themselves in those positions or in that state of mind. It does not help by you criticizing and talking about the bad stuff that's taking place. That's not being solution oriented. It does not help me if I'm sitting around talking about, yeah, man, these cats doing this, these cats doing that. I'm sitting around talking. I'm not doing shit. You can't even, it's hard for you to add a solution when you're always constantly focused on the problem, whether you're talking about it or thinking about it, because you become immobilized. You become stuck because all you can see is the problem. That's why, for those who know me, I don't watch the news. I don't. You damn sure can't watch Philadelphia local news. Oh no. Unfortunately, Philadelphia local news and Chicago local news are some of the worst local news in the United States. You'll get stuck watching it. You'll find yourself, in some instances, maybe even depressed. I just don't watch the news, period. I just don't. It doesn't aid my plight. It doesn't help me do what I need to do to help people win financially. It doesn't. I find out enough about the news on social media, trust me, more than I care to know about. But yeah, many of us have people in our lives, or you're part of a community, and you want to see that community or that group do better. Well, it's not going to help by always talking about it, by always bringing the issues to the forefront. Know what the issues are and come up with solutions to help. I'll give you a simple example, right? We were talking, and I talked about this before. I don't know if you guys remember, maybe in another Hot Tub Chronicle. But we were talking about the elites. I know the trickle-down theory was very controversial. It probably didn't work the way it was intended to work as it pertains to economics and finances. But as it pertains to growth, it works a great deal. Human growth. What do I mean? Let's say you have a lot of people that are in disarray. They don't have a lot of personal development going on. Self-esteem is low. They may be depressed. Let's just say some of them are criminal-minded. They can't help the masses at all. The ones that can help the masses are the ones that are upwardly mobile, emotionally stable, financially stable, educated. And I don't mean formal education only, but educated. Those are the ones who can help the masses. If I'm on a scale of 1 to 10, if I'm a 10 and you're a 1, the only thing that 1 could do is help bring my 10 down to a 7 or 8. That's it. Now, are there some instances where people are a 10 but they're in 1 situations? You better believe it. You better believe it. I know of people who live in unfavorable conditions, but mentally they're a 10. They're just in a 1 situation right now. And you know those people, they will always they'll always get themselves out of those 1 situations because of their superior mindset. Sometimes people temporarily find themselves in a 1 situation, even though they are a 10. Because life happens. Somebody might die. You may lose your job. I know people have been impacted because their whole house burned down, lost everything. Situations happen where you mentally are at a 10, but you find yourself in a 1 situation. But let me make this very clear. If people are mentally a 1, they can't do anything to help the masses move up. They can't. They can't mentally comprehend how to help the masses grow. They can't. Because the crucial lessons weren't passed down to them. At one time, and it's interesting because when you go way back in the day, there was a big thing about teenage pregnancy, right? But when you go way back in the day, women had babies very early, However, at the time, even though they had babies early, 15, 16, 17 years old, at the time, way back in the day, in most cultures, there was a family structure in place. When you talk about teen pregnancy, you don't hear about it as much today as you do when I grew up. But during our era, there were babies raising babies. When I grew up, grandmothers, at least it seemed old to me anyway. If I was 10, maybe my grandmother was like 50, 60. That's not old anymore today, but at least it seemed like my grandmother was old. Man, today, grandmothers be like 32. And that's not funny. Or granddads be like 32. And so some of these people, no matter what their background or ethnicity is, didn't get the proper tools. And they need the proper tools. We always say it takes a village to raise a child. Damn sure it does. But it takes a village to raise an adult too. And if you've been blessed enough to embark on some tools that is helping you navigate life, well, then share those tools. I was talking about, to my friend, I was talking about some elite, quote unquote, elite groups in the African American community. The Boulets of the world, the Links of the world, the Mason groups, Chris Hall Masons in particular, the Divine Nine, the fraternities and the sororities, the NAACP, just using those for examples. There are folks in these groups who are upwardly mobile, who do a lot of charity, who do a whole bunch of community service, who try to bring people together. A good portion of those groups spend time in personal development or self-help or making it to the seminar. Heck, I would even go to say the network marketing industry. You can't be part of the network marketing industry. I don't care who you are on this planet. You can't be part of the network marketing industry for 10 to 15 years and not have a superior outlook on life that can help you navigate life better. You can't. Impossible. Especially if you're part of the right group with personal development on the forefront. It's going to take the you and I's of the world to make a difference. But how do we make a difference? We make a difference by showing people or being an example of where people can be. Some people have no clue how to do it. And what I mean by how to do it, I'm not talking about how to become rich. I'm talking about how to live a peaceful life, even in the midst of trouble. You can be Daniel, you can be Mike, You could be Michelle, you could be Susan, living in hell. As I mentioned, you could be that 10 in a one situation. But with the right mindset, you're always, as long as God gives you breath, you're always going to overcome your situations. So what do? How do we help people overcome their situations? Continue to do charity. And I'm not just saying charity on the financial aspect. I mean giving some of your time. I'm going to tell you right now, if I never, ever give another ounce of my time to helping people change their situation, I've done my job. And I have no problem with it. What do I mean by that? I spent countless nights in someone's home in front of a TV, starting with a VHS, then a DVD, then the internet, helping to change people's mindset as it pertains to navigating through life with the background of personal development. Because everything I've ever told anybody about finances or money, it started with personal development. So if I don't ever do another inch of charity or outreach, I've done my job. Because if everybody just helps one person, then the world is better. I can personally say for myself, and many of you can say for yourself, you've extended yourself to help thousands. And I applaud you for it. Now, does that mean I'm stopping? Oh, hell no. I'm more creative in how I help the masses. I'm more creative on how I help all communities. I give my time and my energy. I just do it from a different level. You know, I was thinking about, it was Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose, he's Jalen Rose, for those who know Jalen Rose, he's now a sports commentator for ESPN and the NBA. But he's part of that Fab Five team out of Michigan. I have an original Jalen Rose jersey in my closet. I ain't gonna tell y'all how I got, well, I will tell you, because I was dumb and stupid when I was in college. When I was in college, I don't want to say, did this incriminate me? I was dumb and stupid, and somebody, may he rest in peace, he passed away, gave a group of us credit cards. And we went to the store and used those credit cards that wasn't ours. Damn sure shouldn't have did it. I knew better. Sometimes you're smarter than your own damn good. I think I was under 25. So not in my defense, because it was the wrong thing to do. But we all know, therapists and psychologists have all stated, and this is a fact, that your brain's not even fully developed till you're 25. So are younger people subject to doing some dumb stuff? Yes. Am I making excuses for what I did? No, because I wouldn't even be telling you about it if I was going to make excuses about it. But the reality was, I wasn't all the way there when it comes to being mature. So the fact that, this guy who passed away gave us a bunch of credit cards and we went and spent them, and I bought a Jalen Rose jersey with it. So, but with that said, Jalen Rose, again, he played for many teams in the NBA. Good guy. And he talked about recently on the show how he's giving back to his community. And he talked about it because of a controversial topic that came up, because he gave his thoughts on the Kyrie Irving situation and he was criticized. But he went on to say, and he did this because he was taking a stand for himself. He has a school that he's built in the city where he's from. He's giving countless dollars to inner city communities that didn't have the finances. He's done outreach. He's done a lot. And I'm going to tell you right now, the people who are mentally sound, financially sound, those are the ones who typically do the most for communities. Whether you want to hear it or not, you don't have to hear it because it's not your experience. Because that was the debate I was having with my man. He's like, I don't know about that. No, I know about it. I'm not a part of the Divine Nine, using them as an example for those who are familiar with the sororities and fraternities in the African American community. I'm not a part of them, but I see their work. I see their work firsthand. You know, but when you're not a part of them, you don't know. I'm not a part of Lynx or Jack and Jill or Boulay or Masons, you know, from different lodges. But I see their work because I have friends who are part of them. They do so much damn community service. They do so much giving back. They do so much Big Brother programs. I see it with my own eyes. They feed communities. But if you ain't part of it, you don't know. Some people are like, what's the link? What's a boule? Don't even know what it is. What those groups are. But man, they do so much for communities. Financially. And on a mental level, we're giving back. They do so many cancer walks and things of that nature. So many, countless. And they do it every day of the week. But if you don't know, you sitting on the sideline saying, ain't nobody helping me. Or you sitting on the sideline saying, nobody really helping the communities. No, you just don't know. And you may not see the change that is happening because your mind is on criticizing. Your mind's not on helping people grow. You're stuck. You got to get unstuck. If all of us that are listening to my voice right now, just a small group here, and it's a small group, and I'm sure this video will be viewed by thousands as it normally is. If all of us say, you know what am I going to do this month or this week? Because I'm a 10. Because you guys said to yourself you're a 10. And not being judgmental on people, but you know some people are in one situations. What can you do to go help folks that are in those one situations? Mentally and financially. Excuse me. Opposed to just talking about it. That's real talk. Now some of you may say, I gotta get my cash up first. Okay, well get your cash up. And we got a solution for that. We're proven. UIGISC. We've taught people a whole different way of making money. We have people right now who have learned a skill or even learned how to lean on people who have great skills. And they financially make money differently. And the interesting thing, it happened for us fast. Now it's starting to stabilize, which is important. Starting to stabilize. And now we're becoming commonplace. We sponsored another event this weekend. Again, just to get the name out there. We had some very popular artists. But the DJs who put the event together was DJ Cosmic Kev from Philadelphia. Any artist back in the day in the hip-hop scene went through Cosmic Kev. We had DJ Doc B from the Philadelphia, Delaware area. One of the special guests was DJ Funkmaster Flex, who's the truth. Had a great time chilling with Flex. We had Fabulous there. Fabulous performed. But we sponsored that event to bring awareness about UIGI. And there are people who came to that event to party, to chill, to have fun. But I had specific conversations with people about what UIGI is and who we are. And they were great conversations. Now we'll get people into this fold. If they choose to make some money, we'll help them make money. If they choose to work on personal development, we'll help them with some personal development. Actually, I'm putting a book of the... Well, we do a book like every 2 months. I'm about to drop a book in our group today for everybody to jump on an audio book. It's pretty amazing. But we do things to help enhance the mind and the pockets. So we can be the 10s so we can go back and help the masses. That's the only way trickle down works. It don't work lacing the pockets of the fat cats thinking that's going to make it down to everybody else. Nah, economically and financially it didn't work. But on a mental level, oh yes, it works very, very well. Boy, does it work very well. So I want to jump on today and talk about that. Because I think it's a conversation or topic that's not talked about enough. And if we all not only talk about it, but do something about it, we'll see a whole bunch of change in all communities. As we are seeing change. See, I'm going to tell you something. If you focus on the bad, you'll never even see change. You won't recognize change because you're stuck. But if you focus on positive, I see change because that's all I focus on. I'm sorry. I see positivity. I see people becoming more upwardly mobile. My world's a little bit different. Why? Because I focus on the good world. Does that make sense? I'm not blind of what happens. I'm not blind. But I can't focus on that because I can't help anybody. I can't help anybody in this situation focusing on this situation. At all, under no circumstances. Do we first need to be aware? Yep. Get the awareness out the way, then go to work, damn it. Everybody spend all the time in being aware. Get the awareness out the way and go to work. Something else I want to chat about today. You've heard me say this before. I forgot who I got this from. But I stole it and made it mine. But your environment works on you harder than you could ever work on it. Your environment works on you harder than you can ever work on it. Knowing that, if you are a 10, and some people have a 10 mindset, but they're stuck in a one situation, the environment might be beating them down. They need your help. We got to go find those diamonds in the roughs and change them to acres of diamonds. So it's not just that diamond in the rough. You with me? My dog's out here playing. My little one gonna get his ass jacked up when I get back in the house. Because people say, oh, he had an accident. No, he ain't had no damn accident in the house. He know how to say, I gotta go to the bathroom. Well, I'm not gonna jack him up. Let me back up. I'm not gonna jack him up this time because we did, Sherry and I, we went over Thanksgiving, we boarded the dogs at PetSmart. And sometimes at PetSmart, they overfeed my dog. And if they overfeed him, sometimes it takes a couple of days for him to get all the food out of the system. So, he lucky. But I'm old school. Call it what you want to call it. I put that nose by that doo-doo. I don't hit him with a rolled up paper. I don't do that. But I got this from a trainer. I use vinegar and water. 50% vinegar, 50% water. You take the dog to where they made an accident. You put their nose in it. And you spray the vinegar directly in their damn face. And the vinegar burns. Vinegar burns their eyes. It naturally burns. It's uncomfortable. It burns. But at the same time, they smell it on their face. Dogs have a high sense of smell, as we know. And they associate doodling in the house with getting vinegar sprayed in their eyes, and that smell. Then they think twice about it. My big dog never used the bathroom in the house. That little mother, nice dog. That's the one who has the accidents. But again, I'm going to attribute to being at PetSmart and they fed him too much. So he got an out. So he may not get the vinegar in the eyes today. Yeah, so why did I bring that up? Oh no, I just saw them in the background. But yeah, y'all, environment is deep. Your associations work on you harder than you can work on them. I don't know, for those who see, here's the powerful part of network marketing. Some of the shit I'm about to say, some things I just said, or some things I'm about to say, you didn't hear these things. If you weren't part of network marketing or the personal development industry, you ain't hear these things. You didn't. I don't care what now wait, let me back up. Maybe if you're part of the elite and they came from the A lot of them have a lot of purpose. It's hard to be very well to do and sustain it without having some form of personal development. Even if it's on the diabolical side. Because the devil wasn't dumb either. He was kind of smart. So personal development goes both ways. Knowledge goes both ways. It can be used for good and it can be used for bad. So some people use it for bad. I believe the majority use it for good. But there's some things that I might say. If you haven't read the books, been to the seminar, been amongst the people, I got to break them down to you. But for those who've been in those groups, y'all know what I'm talking about. When I say your association works on you harder than you work on them. When I say you're a sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You are a sum of the 5 people you spend the most time talking to or spending time with. So I'm telling you right now, stand guard of your mental factory every day. You got to take people in doses. Because you are a sum. Yesterday I was on the phone with my man Marcus Williams. We kicked it for a minute. You know, and it was good to chat with him. Because the whole conversation was positive. I love those conversations. We got something done. We thought about ideas. We thought about making some changes. And it wasn't really a work-related conversation, but it was a positive conversation. And out of positive conversations, a lot of stuff can come out. But we didn't get on the phone gossiping. We didn't get on the phone talking about woe is me, what happened, what's going to happen on the Soul Train Awards tonight. We didn't get on the phone talking about sports. None of the above. Even though we're both sports fans. We just got on the phone and we just kicked it. But because we're both positive people, just a simple conversation turned into some groundbreaking stuff. Because we're in that positive space. You must be very careful who you spend, the 5 people around your time, who's your brain trust. And if you don't have a brain trust, the 5 people that you're around your time, the 5 people that you spend most of your time with, who's part of your brain trust. If you don't have a brain trust, go get one. I'm going to tell you right now, when I didn't have, well, you know what's funny? I really started life when I joined network marketing. To be honest with you, I give respect where respect is due. I learned stuff from my grandparents. I learned stuff from my parents. I always had something inside me. Everybody said I had that it factor, but that it factor could have went in 2 directions. I was right on the cusp. That it factor could have went left. Thank God it went right. Okay? But as far as learning about life, oh no. I didn't learn how to navigate life. Like really start to learn to navigate life and make an impact until I started network marketing. Because network marketing opened my mind to the world of personal development. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's a different conversation when you have a conversation with people who focus on personal development. Now, this is important also. If you're going to help the masses, you have to be with the masses in some degree, but it has to be in doses. Your thinking, your conversations in life, if you're going to do something big, it got to be with those 5. Your most impactful and meaningful conversations got to be with those 5 people. And those 5 people who are on the same tip as you, if not on a stronger tip than you. That's crucial. And sometimes even leaders need to hear this. Because you become that sacrificial lamb trying to help everybody. You spilling into everybody, nobody spilling into you. You better believe like it's yesterday. When I get on the phone with my mentors, my contemporaries, I'm bleeding them for information. Because I don't know anything. I know 0.000% about something. I'm an open book. And I know I'm learning every day. So when I'm around these cats, oh my God, I'm taking it in. I would tell everybody. I would tell everybody on the planet, join a group that's focused on personal development, and your life will change. Now, some people might say, well, that's why I get out of my church. Maybe. Maybe not. That's what I get from my masjid. Maybe. Maybe not. That's what I get from my synagogue. Maybe. Maybe not. Those environments, their job is not to help you with personal development. They can, if they're good leaders. That's not your job. That's not their focus. Their focus is to get you to the hereafter. Help you live great on life and get you to heaven. Their focus ain't to help you become a critical thinker. That's not their focus. Does it happen in some instances? Yes. The focus in the network marketing industry and the personal development industry, the number one thing, the number one focus is to make sure that that mind is moving at optimum speed. Making sure you're being a great person, making sure you're living your life to the best that you can, so your light can shine on others. You can help bring them along the way. That's the focus. People think that when you join network marketing, the focus is on making money. Oh, hell no. Because 97% of the people in the industry don't make any money. 97% of an industry of millions of people don't make a damn dime. You may say, well, wait a minute, Rabu. No. I joined the company. I bought some products. I sold them. I made some money. You bought the product. You spent time driving from here to there. You had to pay for your website. You had to pay, you had expenses. And when you do expenses, most of the time people take an L. Trust me. I'm a contributing author to a book. It's how much you keep that not. It's how much you keep that counts, not how much you make. By the great Ron Mueller. Pray for him too, because Ron is ill. But I'm a contributing author to a book, and in that book it shows you how if you have a home business, you can take L's and make money back on your taxes, and it's authorized by Congress also. And a lot of network marketers for years didn't make any money, but they got big refund checks because they took losses in those businesses. The FTC, Federal Trade Commission, when they do all their work and the network marketing companies have to report their numbers, the FTC, I want y'all to read the fine print of any network marketing company you ever signed up with, or will sign up with, or try to sign up with. The fine print will tell you only 1 to 2% of people make money. However, their focus isn't on you making money. Will the owner of those companies make money? Sure. But all of these network marketing companies, they focus on personal development. They say network marketing is a personal development platform with a compensation plan attached to it. It's a personal development platform with a compensation plan attached to it. Having this conversation this morning has inspired me, because when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me too. Called self-talk. But it's inspired me now to make sure that we are focusing more in UIGI, that we're giving a good focus, at least 30% to personal development. I got a very good group of moderators who've been down that path. We've all read some of the same books. I got a slew of people who've earned the Millionaire Club Circle Ring, who read the same books, who've been in the same seminars, who learned from some of the same people. They got a lot of knowledge to share. A lot. They live good lives. They live good lives. It starts mentally. They live good lives. It starts with health. They live good lives. It start, throw the finances in there. But for those who've been a part of this industry, it's so funny, right? When you have friends or family who join the network marketing industry, some of them are like, you brainwashed. Yep, they are brainwashed. They get some good stuff washed into their brain. to add to the good stuff they got in there, or to remove some of the funky stuff. The late, great Dave Sabula, he's since passed. He used to do this example, right? With Coca-Cola and glasses of water. Now I'm gonna paint the picture for you. And so let's say, okay, let's not use Coca-Cola. Let's use cherry soda. Okay, cherry soda. Let's use cherry soda. So let's say being in a good mental state is a glass of clear water, because you're clear water. So let's say clear water. You got a glass of clear water, like my bottled water sitting over there, right? And that bottle of clear water represents clarity, personal development. It represents mental stability. It represents emotional stability. But then that glass of cherry soda represents cloudiness, immaturity, lack of knowledge, your mind being inundated by the news and the media. It represents gossip. It represents learning things from the peanut gallery. If you take that glass of cherry soda, and it's in a glass, and you start to pour some clear water into it, and you put little droplets of clear water into it, slowly, over time, if you put in more clear in the cherry soda, eventually the cherry soda is going to be clear also. That's a simple example. It's what you put in your mind is what shapes your future and the people's situation around you. Yo, it's simple, y'all. It's so simple people won't do it. But it's simple. We're blessed that we're watching people make more money than they've ever made in their life doing nothing. Yeah, I want y'all to hear me. Hear something for a second. I posted this yesterday. If you can open an email account, download the app, and open a bank account, if you have the mental capacity to do those three, if you were part of UIGI Social Club, you can make some money. And the reason why I said open an email, download the app, and open a bank account. Now, you don't have to open a bank account. You will have to download the app. You need an email in some instances for double authentication for security purposes. But if you have the mental capacity to open an email account, download the app, and open a bank account, and you're part of UIGISC, you're not part of UIGISC, you join UIGISC, we have people who will help you do this. I know you're like, why would I need somebody to help me? You know, I could open a bank account. I could download the app. I could open an email account. I could do that. If you can do that, you can make money with the platforms of UIGI, SC, in your sleep. Because that's all you need to do. And they just have some patience. That's it. And follow 1/3 rule and ride all the way to the bank. Some of us won't follow that rule, and it's fine. Marcus asked me last night. He said, Rabu, how does the 1/3 rule work for you right now in your life since you don't have any more debt? I don't have any debt, thank God. I'm about to start some new debt. Speaking to one of my mentors, I purchased something that was very, 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 very expensive. It's just a property internationally. And he said, dude, now come to find out internationally, in this country, you can't take out like a 30-year mortgage. It don't work like that. But he basically said, you know, you just took a nice chunk of change that was making money for you, and you weren't doing anything for it. You took it out of that money platform to go buy a piece of property with tenants that's going to make you money too. But he said, what if you'd have leveraged somebody else's money? What if you taking money? And I know this, but you don't know this because I'm trying to make sure I don't have any debt. And he said, stop living through your parents' lives. Because my parents and my grandparents was focused on getting out of debt and making a life for themselves. They weren't focused on making their money work for them. So he said, stop living through your parents' lives. I was like, God dang it. So while I have no debt right now, no little silly debt, if I'm going to do any more of these acquisitions of these land masses, I'm probably going to take out a loan from a bank so my money can keep doing what it's doing and then pay that little $8,000, $10,000, $15,000 little note every month. You know? Because if I'm taking my money out of circulation, it can't make me tons of money. If I'm taking money out of circulation and putting it into something. Now, potentially, I'm putting it into a property that's going to make me money in the back end. Well, why not double dip? The wealthy's been doing it for years. I got good credit, even though I don't like credit. You know, I get money anywhere. Banks throwing me money every damn day. When I was broke, I couldn't get a glass of water. Now, y'all, it's a conspiracy. When I was broke, I couldn't get a glass of water. Now I don't pay for nothing. People throw me stuff just to do business with me. It's crazy. I can get a loan fast, quick, in a hurry. Get a loan, I turn loans down. When I was broke, I couldn't get a fucking, I couldn't get a stick of chewing gum on credit. Real talk. I was a 10 in a 1 situation. Because my personal development hadn't caught up with me yet. I was working on it, but it hadn't caught up with me yet. All right, y'all. Later on tonight, I'm going to take some pictures. I'm going to post them probably in the morning or tonight. But they're going to be epic. They're going to be epic. They're going to be epic. And it's just helping, again, with the brand of UIGISC. That's it. I've answered this question many times, many times. But I was sitting down with my boy this weekend, and the question came up. Yo, dog, why do y'all sponsor, like, do you throw concerts? Now, let me tell you something. I got stopped in customs twice recently, coming from the Bahamas. I got stopped twice. Sherry got through customs like it was nobody's business. They took me in the back, went through my luggage, the whole shebang twice. I got TSA. I got global entry. I got this new real ID. My passport update. I got a damn Dubai passport. I'm a Dubai resident. These jokers took me in customs twice. Right? And I'm like, why y'all messing with me? Sherry's like, cause your name Rabu, they think you're a terrorist. I'm like, hey, you better stop that. I say, you being prejudiced. That's what she always says. Like, they think Rabu, they think you're a terrorist. That's our joke, but that's not funny. Because my name actually in Malaysia means Wednesday. And the Muslim face it means friend of God. So call me a friend of God every Wednesday. No, it means love too in another language. So there's some extensive research. You can do some Google on Rabu too, what it means, and you'll find some of that. But why'd I bring up damn customs? I'm getting young, y'all. Start forgetting stuff when you're young. Why'd I bring up customs? I was talking about something. Said we were traveling. Oh. So my friend, right? He was like, so why, the reason why I brought up customs, because in customs, when the lady asked me what I do for a living, she wanted to go to my website and everything. I was like, I throw concerts. God, like, I throw concerts. I don't know. I was like, what do you want from me, man? I throw concerts, because she went through my UIGI page and she started, like, at customs, they want to know how you make your money. I'm an entrepreneur. They're like, well, where's your business card? I said, who has business cards these days? Literally, these are the questions they asked me in custom. That's the second time, even though they took me in the back and, went through all my stuff, they didn't ask me all these questions the second time. But the reason why I said that, because the lady asked me what I do for a living. I said I throw concerts. Because we sponsor events. But I brought that up because people are like, why are you guys sponsoring events? Why are you giving away cars? Why are you doing concerts? Why are you sponsoring all-star games? Why are you doing celebrity softball games? Oh, and next year we're already ready for next year's celebrity softball game. Gonna be off the hook. Why are you doing all these things? I said we do it for one reason and one reason only: to get the brand out there. Because I don't know about y'all, one of the only things that pissed me off in network marketing, there's quite a few, but one of the only things that pissed me off in network marketing is when I took my product and my services to people. When I took prepaid legal services to people, people said to me, you don't know anything about the law? Why would I buy that from you? So they didn't know enough about prepaid, so they shut it down. They didn't buy. When I took Organo Gold to people, because of the reishi mushroom in it, and the Ganoderma, there's now, people know it works. They didn't want to hear that. Enough superstars weren't talking about it. It wasn't on TV, it wasn't on the radio, it wasn't on the internet. They're like, nope, talk to the hand. You remember that? Talk to the hand? They say, talk to the hand. When I took them vacation travel, they're like, I got orbits. They see William Shatner all over TV with what's the travel Expedia or whatever, one of them things. I got orbits. I got Expedia. I don't need you. Talk to the hand. When I took World Global Network to them, because we had a Hilo, it was like a Fitbit. They're like, what I need a Hilo for? I got a Fitbit. Talk to the hands. when I took FES to them, credit repair, they're like, you get your credit repair done for free. I can do my own. Talk to the hands. Yo, so I have a vendetta. I'm sorry, y'all, I got issues. So we brand now. Because now when people bring UIGI to people, they're like, yo, y'all's on the Breakfast Club. Yeah. Y'all on Gillian Wallow. $1 million worth of game. Yeah. Y'all with Odell Beckham, Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry. Yeah. Y'all with Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, Kodak Lens, Jadakiss, Fabulous. Yeah. That boy, I saw you backstage with Major Blige. Yeah. Because of UIGI connection. I saw you with Kevin Hart the other day. Yeah. Because of the UIGI connection. The only reason we brand, when somebody who's part of UIGI, they go share this with their family members and friends, not because they have to, because they want to. They want to teach people a new way of making money without doing anything. If you work for money, you will work for the rest of your damn life. There are people right now in UIGI, as God is my witness, they don't have to do a damn thing, and every day they wake up with more money than they did before they went to sleep. I can't make this shit up. Y'all see the interviews? The only reason we brand, I just did a radio interview the other day, an hour-long radio interview. The only reason we do that is when somebody in UIGI goes to their friends and their family, and they say, hey, I'm part of the social club, world's most trusted social club, and my money's making money on my money, and I don't got to do nothing for it. You go check out this page. When people go to that page, they're blown away. The Forbes article and stuff like that, they're like, yo. And they join. Thousands of people join a month. Thousands. And they don't have to sell anything. They don't have to recruit anybody. They don't have to bother anybody. And we help them. And guys, this Tub Chronicle was not supposed to turn into a UIGI conversation. I'm sorry. But it's in my skin that almost everything I talk about turns into UIGI SC conversation. I apologize. We started off talking about mental health. But for whatever reason, it morphed into a UIGI SC conversation. My apologies. But with that said, let me say what's up to some folks. Before I get out this hot tub, my mother and Sherry was on me the other day. They're like, you know you're only supposed to be in there 25 minutes at a time. I said, that's the sauna, it ain't the hot tub. This thing only 99 degrees. It goes up to 140. I burn myself to death. Yo, men, we always talk about this. Why do ladies have the water so damn hot? Sherry can sit in this thing at 104, and she'll work her way in. Man, I'm like, oh, hell no. If this water gets over 100 degrees, it's too hot for me. Men, we got rougher skin. No, my skin like alligator skin. Real talk. My skin literally I'll put lotion on, nothing that don't show. Y'all know me. If you don't see it, ain't getting any lotion on it. At all, under no circumstances. So my skin, now, if I put some lotion on it, it's silky and smooth. But for the most part, my skin like alligator skin. So I should be able to withstand 104 degree temperature water. No! Sherry's skin all succulent and soft. Guys, I don't even want to ask ladies. Guys, I don't know how it happens. But with all that said, I'm not supposed to be here over 25 minutes. So let me say what's up to some folks. What's up, Andre? Look forward to seeing you in a couple of days. Charles, what's the deal, brother? CJ, what's happening, man? Miss Ardina, what's going on? I heard there's a ring story brewing. Congratulations in advance. Get that thing done. Sharon, what's happening, Sharon? LeBron, what's the deal, brother? Hey, Miss Katrina, what's going on? Linda, what's the deal, lady? Mary Kate, how you doing? Judy, what's happening? Valerie, what's going on? Brother Dalton Bramwell, what's the deal, baby? What's out there? Hey, Nicole. That's my boy wife, Nicole Pride. That's my peoples. Brian, what's happening? Maria, what's going on? Andrew, what's the deal, man? Archie, what's going on, bro? What's out here? Car just rolled by, my dog's on it. G said, good morning, bro. And publicly want to thank you for changing the trajectory of my family's life. Oh, G, that means a lot. What's up, Sherry? That's the other Sherry. Actually, well, we don't do no ladies' ages, but she's one of the original Sherrys. We had fun the other night. James, what's the deal, baby? Dad, what's happening? James says actions over words. Marcus, what's the deal, brother? Craig, what it be, man? Dean Dunn, what's happening? Jacqueline, good morning. Donald, what's going on? Hey, Miss Deborah. Georgette McCrae, congratulations. Georgetta. Now, Miss Deborah, you know Georgetta, an old school name, right? And I know it's probably named after her grandmother or aunt or someone, but that's an old school name. No, but congratulations. And the old school name is a great name. I'm just acknowledging it. But congratulations on becoming UIGI's newest Millionaire Circle ring earner. I can't wait to interview you. I know you work with Marcus, and I believe you might work with Monique also. I believe it's particularly Marcus, but congratulations. It's a big deal. Miss Gibson, what's happening? Andre Jordan, what's going on, man? I just said network marketing changed the way we think. You better believe it. What's out there? Dean done said, that's real right there. What's up, Letha? How you doing, lady? Letha's one of the best hairstylists in America. If you're in the Tennessee area or the Atlanta area, in that area, reach out to Letha. She is the truth. 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason. You better believe it. Fast to listen, slow to speak. What's up, Miss Happy Hines? Always smiling. Brother D. Pettis, what's the deal, brother? Shannon, how you doing? Drina, what's going on, Drina? Samantha said, I got to get plugged back in. Yes, Samantha, get plugged back in. True fact, living through my parents' life. Hey, we don't have to live through our parents' life. Big Sam, what's going on, bro? D-Sap, what's doing, my man? I appreciate that. I have a strong mindset, brother. You got a stronger mindset. Brother John Sullivan, how you doing? Hey, Miss Carolyn Tammy, what's happening? Thanks, brother. I appreciate that, D. Appreciate that, Brother Sullivan. Thanks, Sharon. It turned into what it needed to be. Brother Jadal, what's happening, brother? What's up? Hey, Miss Terrace, how you doing? I cannot say this last name, but we're going to try it. First name. Hedwig de la Fuente. Hedwig de la Fuente. I tried to say it with an accent. Hope I got that right. Gerald, what's happening, man? Y'all something said, if a lady prepare your bath water, you best dip your toe in first. Not even your toe. You need to stick a thermometer in that bad boy first. John, what's still, brother? I appreciate that, Mr. Sullivan. Tico, what's happening, man? All right, y'all, let me get out this water. I've been in here for quite a bit. Look, y'all, love y'all a whole bunch. Y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday. Do something fun today. And if you just jumped on this live, go back to the beginning. I know, man, I got to come to Bermuda and go fishing. Yeah, you know, Tico, the only reason I ain't been to Bermuda yet because of the damn Bermuda Triangle. No, I'm just messing with you, dog. Nah, I got to make it to Bermuda this year. I'm going to do my absolute best to make it to Bermuda this year. You got my word. All right, y'all. Love y'all a whole bunch. Y'all enjoy your day. I'm going to put some pictures up tonight. Got a secret? All right. Y'all be good. Peace.